Hello everyone. Very good evening to all of you. Welcome to the Officer Adda 24/7, the special session of your BRBL subject in the English medium language. So, how are you? So, in the today's session, we are going to start a very important topic, that is law relating to securities and the mode of charge. So in this unit, we have to understand first of all the concept, and then after we have to do the questions. So in module D, basically in module D, basically we have just covered a 4 act, okay, and 2 concept class. The one concept class is today we are doing, and the second one is the charge, which we have already done. Okay, so in module B, basically 20% questions come in the exam, so that's why this unit is important for the examination point of view. And after that, from day after tomorrow onwards, we will do the module C, which is also very much important. Okay, so now let's start with the law relating to security. So in this unit class, what we have to study? So we have to study first of all mortgage. Okay, we have to study the topic mortgage. Then after appropriation, we have to study. Then after mortgage appropriation, then we have to study this one, pledge. Then after we have to study the term set off, then hypothecation, okay, and then assignment, and after that the banker's lien. So this is the important topic that we have to study in this unit. See all the terms. It's a mortgage, next is appropriation, pledge, set off, hypothecation, assignment, and the banker's lien. Okay, so this is the important concept that we have to study. So now let's start with the term mortgage. Is that okay? So if we talk about the term mortgage, so it is basically the transfer of interest, okay, in immovable property. The transfer of interest. See, as we know that we cannot move the immovable property from one place to another place. So that's why we have to transfer the interest. So suppose class, this thing, we have a property, this one, okay. So we have an interest in that property. So in the mortgage, we have to transfer the interest in immovable property to secure an advance loan or existing debt or future debt and the performance of obligation. Obligation means the right and duties. Is that okay? So this is called transfer. So if immovable property we just give to one person, see, suppose X person want to take money from Y. So in that case class, the X is called mortgager and Y is called mortgagee. Y is called mortgagee. So mortgager, mortgagee. Okay. So mortgager who transfer the interest of property to the Y person, and Y person, suppose that is a bank. And in the case of pledge, we just give the movable property as a security, and in immovable, mortgage is there. Okay, so there are 6 type of mortgage. Simple mortgage, mortgage by conditional sale, usufructuary mortgage, English mortgage, mortgage by deposit of title deed, or anomalous mortgage. So these are the terms which we have to study. So now let's start with the term. Yeah. First of all, you have to understand the definition, because the section is also important in this part. So section 58 clause A, it is a definition of mortgage. 58 clause B, simple mortgage. 58 clause C, mortgage by conditional sale. D is usufructuary mortgage. E is English mortgage. F is mortgage by deposit of title deed. And EFG, G is anomalous mortgage. So first of all, you have to learn the section also. Okay, so 58A, B, C, D, E, F and G. So this is the types of mortgage. I hope so you people understand. Now I'm just in my language, I'm just telling you the difference between all the types of mortgage. After that we will just study the concept that is written in the session. Simple mortgage, see in all the mortgage the example will be same, that the mortgager is giving the interest of property to the mortgagee and taken money from the mortgagee. And suppose if mortgager is not able to pay the money, the mortgagee can sell the property. So now the first point is simple mortgage. In simple mortgage, first of all, we can say that simple mortgage. Suppose mortgager have not given possession to the mortgagee. Second point, if mortgager is not able to pay the money, mortgagee can sell the property but with the intervention of the court. So this is the key point of simple mortgage. This is the key point of class what? Simple mortgage. I hope so you understand what is simple mortgage. Okay, I'm just telling you the key point that you have to understand. The next one is mortgage by conditional sale. See, in all types of mortgage now, registration is very important. Okay, so registration is compulsory. Now, if we talk about the mortgage by conditional sale, so in conditional sale, same example will be happen, but the mortgager will just prepare a deed in which it is written that the mortgage deed will be automatically converted into the sale deed. Okay, if the mortgager is not able to pay the money. This is called conditional. So we have just put the condition. So this is right. This is right. What is usufructuary mortgage? Usufructuary mortgage is basically in which suppose if mortgager is not able to pay the money now. Mortgager is not able to pay the money. So in that case, what will happen? The mortgagee can take profit, rent that is coming from the property till the full payment is not done. This is called usufructuary mortgage. That is so simple. What is English mortgage? The ownership is absolutely transferred by mortgager to mortgagee. Okay. The property will be retransferred if mortgager will be pay money to the mortgagee. English mortgage. So English mortgage is also the combination of simple and conditional mortgage. What is mortgage by deposit of title deed? Mortgage by deposit of title deed is also known as equitable mortgage. This is the only mortgage where no registration is required. Where no registration is required. Okay. Then after the metropolitan cities, this type of mortgage happen. Okay. And the state government can also notify the area. Is that okay? So in this type of mortgage, the mortgager only have to give the title deed to the mortgage. That's it. And what is anomalous mortgage? Anomalous mortgage is a different kind of mortgage which is not simple, not mortgage by conditional sale, not usufructuary mortgage, not English mortgage, not mortgage by deposit of title deed. So this is called anomalous mortgage. So it's a combination of two and more types of mortgage. Is that okay? So guys, I have defined you the all types of mortgage and their sections. So please do not forget to learn. Next. In simple mortgage and mortgage by deposit of title deed. So what is the, the similarity between simple mortgage and mortgage by deposit of title deed and in English mortgage? So there are three types of mortgage. The possession of mortgage properties not given to the mortgage. The first of possession. There's a two word, possession, ownership. So possession is the custody and ownership is the full authority, absolute authority. So in these three types of mortgage, possession is not given to the mortgage. Okay. In usufructuary and mortgage by conditional sale, the possession is given to the mortgage. So these are the key point that you have to remember. Possession given to the mortgage. Is that okay? In simple and mortgage by deposit title deed, the mortgagee has right to proceed against the property mortgage and also personally against the mortgager. It means we can just knock to the mortgager to just keep the money. That is called this one. And the mortgage by deposit of title deed not required to be created by the way of deed. and does not require registration. So this is the important key point, and we can see the difference between these. Tell me, is that clear? So I think the term is clear to all of you. Any doubt? And if you have any doubt, you can please ask in a comment box. Okay, you can please ask in a comment box. That is important. Is that okay, class? Any doubt? Okay, that's cool. Now let's start with the next one. Yeah, limitation. So limitation means that what is the time limit in which we can file the case. Okay, so the limitation period for filing a suit for sale of mortgage property is 12 years when the money suit become due. Okay, and limitation period for filing a suit for foreclosure is 30 years from the date mortgage debt become due. This is very, very much important. Foreclosure 30, okay, and 12 year, that is basically sale of the mortgage property. A very important limitation dates. Is that okay? And enforcement of mortgage is governed by the Code of Civil Procedure 1908. Sale of suit for sale of mortgage property are to be filed in the court within whose jurisdiction the mortgage property is situated. In a suit for sale, the mortgage property, the court first passes the preliminary decree and then the final decree. So decree is basically the judgment. So first of all, preliminary and then the final decree. Okay, now let's move toward this one. Document of title to the immovable property has been defined by courts such as one in the case of, just see the case name. It's a syndicate bank versus modern tile and the clay work, wherein the decision it was inter alia stated that document of title means the legal instrument which prove the right of a person in a particular property. What is this? Legal instrument which prove the right of a person in a particular property. A copy of deed of transfer is not considered to be the document of title for the purpose of creation of equitable mortgage, because we know that in equitable mortgage we have to give the document of title. So however, under a certain circumstance which have been enumerated in the court cases, a copy of title deed may be accepted as a document of title to the immovable property. So we can say that basically we have to give the original copy, but suppose if the original copy is not there, so we have to give the certified copy to the mortgagee. That is important. Is that okay? So I hope so. This is clear to all of you. Okay. Now let's start with the question and answer. Mortgage is dash in the immovable property. Transfer of title, transfer of interest, pledge or hypothecation. Tell me. Mortgage. So what is mortgage? So class, basically the mortgage is a transfer of interest, okay, transfer of interest in the immovable property. So B is the right answer. Is that okay? Next, simple mortgage is created by instrument in writing, an oral agreement, an oral assent, or unwritten promise. What is the right answer? So simple mortgage is created by basically, tell me. So here the simple mortgage is created by, that is instrument in writing. So instrument, that is the document. Okay. Now mortgage by the way of conditional sale, the property is sold with a condition of reconvenience, sold unconditionally, sold by mutual oral consent, and all of the above is correct. What is the right answer? Mortgage by the way of conditional sale, the property is what? Sold with a condition of reconvenience, sold unconditionally, sold by mutual oral consent, and all of the above is correct. What is the right answer? So here the right answer is conditional sale. Sold with a condition of reconvenience, because in conditional sale, in the same mortgage it is written, in the same mortgage it will be written that it will be retransferred if the money is paid by the mortgage. Okay, that's cool. Next, limitation for filing a suit for the sale of mortgage properties dash year when the money suit become due. So here the right answer will be 12 here, okay, because we have done that is written. Now class, some more important topics. What is appropriation? So guys, see, appropriation is also known as, first of all, that is known as Clayton rule. Okay, appropriation is known as Clayton rule. It is also known as FIFO. Okay, then it is given in Indian Contract Act 1872. Okay, and then this is very important because in one session your questions come that what is the full form of FIFO. So what exactly the FIFO is? Appropriation is the setting aside the fund received from a debtor for a specific purpose of paying a specific debt. Suppose if X person have taken 15 lakh, 20 lakh or 25 lakh as a debt. Now suppose to return, first of all 15 lakh will be adjusted, then 20 lakh, and then after 25 lakh. So this adjustment of money, okay, it is called appropriation, or it also calls latent rule. So in section 59, it is written, suppose if the indication is there, suppose if the debtor will give indication, we have to follow that indication. 60, if no indication, we have to follow with the, this one, we have to follow the creditor. And in 61, if no indication, then in according to the order of time, the money will be adjusted. So this is called plate and rule. Okay. Assignment insurance example. Suppose X person have given bank as a person who will pay the premium. So in that case, suppose if X person will dead, the bank will pay full premium and bank can take all the money. So this is called assignment. So the process by which a person called assigner prefer to transfer right and benefit to the another person, that is called assignment. Again, that is important. Okay. Actionable claim, first of all, that is given in the transfer of property. This claim is for the unsecured debt, not for the secured debt. For the unsecured debt, actionable claim is there. So normally, as per law, the assignee can only have a right equal to that of assigner and cannot have the better right with a certain exception. That is important. What is pledge? Pledge means the bailment of goods for the purpose of securing payment of debt or the obligation. So we have already done pledge in the Indian Contract Act. So what is pledge? Pledge is basically in which we have given movable property as a security, that is called pledge. Okay. Pledgee have a special right in regard to the good pledge. Yes. A valid pledge can be created by the owner of good and mercantile agent. Yes. A constructive pledge involve only the delivery of key of the warehouse, because in constructive pledge, suppose if the pledger have given the key of warehouse and the goods are in the warehouse, so this is also called as a pledge. Okay, but this is because in this constructive pledge we have not given the actual, so that's why it is called constructive. Under the contract of pledge, the pawnee can sell the goods after notice and retain the goods and file the suit for recovery of debt if the pawner is not able to pay the money. Exactly. Security of movable property is called hypothecation. Security of movable property is called hypothecation. So if I just say you what is hypothecation, okay. So basically, suppose if I just want to purchase the house, car or any machine. So in that case, this will happen. Okay. So security for movable property is called hypothecation. So I hope so. The concept is clear to all of you. Now let's understand the concept. Number one. Pledge means dash of goods for the purpose of securing the payment of debt and the performance of promise. A option is set off, B is hypothecation, C is safe deposit, D is payment. What is the right answer? Yes, class, what is the right answer? So class, for this one, pledge is basically the bailment. Why? Because in bailment also we are just giving the property as a just for the specific purpose, and in the pledge also we are giving the property for a money. So that's why pledge is the payment. Okay, next. Hypothecation is the implied pledge in the case where constructive possession of good is given. Delivery of good is given. Constructive possession of obligation is given. None of the above. Hypothecation. Yes, class, what is the right answer? So hypothecation is an implied pledge in the case where constructive possession of good is given. So A is the right answer for this option. Okay, next. The term hypothecation is given under which of the following act? Indian Contract Act, Negotiable Instrument Act, Transfer of Property Act, and Surfacing Act. Tell me, what is the right answer? So class, for this one, the right answer will be, that is Surfacing Act. Section 2 laws and talks about the this one. Okay, so this is all for today's class. So I hope so you people like this session, and it may be possible, yeah. So class, if you want to purchase the Revolution batch, because this batch is very much important, we have just started the session from 3rd of September. The ABM timing is 6 to 7 a.m., ABFM 7 to 8 a.m., BRBL 7 to 8 p.m., and BFM it's a 9 to 10. Okay, so Revolution batch is basically, okay, in which we are just providing you the two-way interactive class, plus the PDF will be uploaded on the spot. Recorded session will be available till December. Okay, then you people have a doubt session anytime. Every teacher have a separate Telegram ID for their personal subject. You can just ask your doubt anytime, anywhere, or anytime. Okay, so this is all about your Revolution batch. You will not get the this one. You will not get the this one elective paper. For elective paper, you have to purchase the separate elective paper. Is that okay? So this is all about your Revolution batch. If you want to take it the separate batch, you can take also the separate batch. As you can see, the separate batch is there. Revolution batch of this BRBL, the previous batch, success batch, and Sankalp batch is also there. Okay, if you want to take the video course of elective paper, you can take the elective paper video course, okay, in English or in bilingual language. And the ebook is also there. You can also purchase the ebook. You can also purchase the compulsory subject also, okay. And this is the Mahapack. So if you want to take the Mahapack, in Mahapack, all the batches will cover in the CAIIB ka Mahapack, all batches. 2 year, today the discount is not there, so you can just purchase it for 6 months or you can purchase it for 1 year, okay. And this CAIIB Mahapack, you will get the mini marathon and Maha marathon of this batch, okay. And special doubt session at every second and fourth Saturday in Mahapack. So this is all about you in the CAIIB ka Mahapack. So class, if you want to purchase it, so I'm just telling you the way in which you can purchase a batch. So it's a Adda 24/7. click on this, click on Google Chrome. Okay, all courses, UGCG, and this one, sorry, it's a government exam, CAIIB November 2024. So this is your revolution batch. Click on buy now, apply the coupon code, buy now, apply the coupon Y391, click on apply. You can see 77% discount. Okay, 77% discount is there in the revolution batch. Is that okay? So this is all for today's class. Is that okay? And if you want to see the study plan, so study plan is also there. See, if you can see the study plan of BRBL. See the study plan. Okay. And if you want to take the CAIIB Mahapack, the Mahapack is also there. But right now, no discount is there. Y391, click on apply. You can see 7,473 is the 6 month of validity of this CAIIB Mahapack. Okay. So that's all for today's class. Have a nice day.